Okay, time to hide the women and children, ladies and gentlemen, and maybe grab a barf bag. New York Magazine. Let me give you a countdown here, because if you, as I say, we don't want to shock anybody, and not our purpose. Nor is it our purpose to offend. That just happens naturally. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1, and if you're still here, then you're on your own, and you can't complain. Complaints will fall on deaf ears because you've been given ample time to turn down the sound. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New York Magazine had the story. Recently interviewed a couple who decided to remain anonymous for reasons that will become obvious. It's an 18-year-old woman and an older man. They live in upstate New York. They are planning on getting married soon. 18-year-old woman, which means she's of age, and the older man, living in upstate New York, plan to get married. Here's the thing. The older man is her father. The older man is her biological father. In an article titled, "What It's Like to Date Your Dad," New York Magazine describes how father and daughter were at one time estranged. And then, magically, they were reunited after 12 years. And, the magazine says, sparks flew between a teenage daughter and her biological father. They were attracted to each other, says the magazine. The woman said that within days of rediscovering each other, within days of the woman rediscovering her father, for whom sparks were flying, she lost her virginity. The interviewer for New York Magazine asked the 18-year-old about the taboo nature of their relationship. This would be a natural question to ask. Do you realize what you're doing here, young lady? You lost your virginity to your father. Sparks are flying between you and your father. And the young girl said she doesn't understand why she's being judged for being happy. She doesn't understand why she's being judged for being in love. There's not enough love in the world. And wherever there's love, we should celebrate, because there's not enough of it. There's too much hate. There's too much racism. There's too much bigotry. There's too many grand juries are doing the wrong thing. When people love each other, we should stop and celebrate it. She said that she and her dad are two adults who brought each other out of dark places. She said people don't get it. People should research incest so that they will understand how often it happens. Now, I know, not only don't you get it, you don't really want to get it. I understand that. But you remember, folks, I mean, I could have done this. I could have reported this story to you with a nya, 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 nya. But I, sensitive, compassionate host, didn't want to appear insensitive or jocular about this. But you remember how everyone laughed when we warned you people about this very thing happening. Once society started to redefine marriage and redefine what it is that makes up a legitimate relationship, not enough love in the world, there's too much hate in the world, and whenever there's love in the world, we should applaud it, we should not judge it, we should embrace it. So this actually does not surprise me. Now, it probably happens more frequently than you and I know. The difference here is it's in New York Magazine. And there's in some instance, if you read the article, in some parts of the article, you might conclude they think it's cool. Not that wrong with it. The happy couple, the father and daughter, for whom sparks are flying after 12 years of estrangement, plan to move to New Jersey, where, did you know, in New Jersey, incest is legal? Did you know that? Well, that's what it says here. Is it? I did not know incest in New Jersey is legal. Look what happens when Christie leaves and goes to watch the Cowboys. Look what they do in that state. Anyway, the couple says that they want to have children now. I have to try to find a best man. They need a best man. And the first name that comes to mind for me is Woody Allen. I mean, this is right out of a Woody Allen, not just movie, but life experience. And if that doesn't work for you, get James Taylor. Have him come over, serenade you, come up with lyrics that make it work, and have a party.
Raising awareness.